Hi everybody, welcome back to Revolut Wealth Manager. Today I want to talk about how to invest in stocks on the Revolut app. So as you can see on the screen in the bottom, you've got the little blue icon, the graph with the arrow facing upwards. That's where all of the wealth services are held, as I described in the first video. So we've got stocks, crypto, commodities and vaults. Today I'm going to focus on stocks. Don't worry too much about the numbers on screen at the moment, as I'm going to cover those in another video. Before we look into how to actually buy stocks, I'm going to start by just showing you some good features. In the top right hand corner of the screen you can see there's a newspaper icon. If you just click on that, that covers all the recent market news, which I find pretty good, very handy. So every day just have a quick scroll down the latest news. The thing that I like about that is that above the news article you can see the stock ticker, which also gives you an indication of how the stock price has moved recently. So in the first example, we can see two healthcare stocks that are better value buys than Apple. You can see above the article the Apple ticker AAPL, and we can see that the stock price has dropped 7.3% recently. So you can do a good compare and contrast. What's the article kind of saying versus what's actually happened with the stock price recently. If we just click on that first article, you'll be taken straight to the Motley Fool website. To be honest, most of these articles are available and you can certainly at least get the gist of the article. Some of them are behind a paywall. For example, Wall Street Journal articles will be behind a paywall, but generally most of these articles are available, so that's a handy feature. Also handy is the Watchlist feature. So if we click on the star sign in the top right hand corner, you can see on screen my watch list where I've put any stocks that I'm interested in. These might be stocks that I've invested in the past and sold, or I might hold these stocks, or I might be considering to buy these stocks in future. So if we just look at an example, Peloton Interactive has been increasing quite nicely recently. You can see a good thing here is it also collects news articles against that stock. So if you're particularly interested in recent news, you can see there's some articles posted recently regarding Peloton. You can also see any transactions that you've made against that stock. You can see I haven't made any transactions yet against Peloton. The graphing features are really useful, so you've got a good time series spanning from one day to all, so you can get a good handle on stock movements. You can also move that from a line graph to a candle chart, depending on what your preferences are. I tend to leave mine on the line graph because I don't think the candle chart it doesn't offer enough technical analysis, so I'm happy just to look at the line graphs. Another good feature is the bell icon. If we click on that, we can set up a price alert. So let's just say, for argument's sake, I'd be interested in buying Peloton if the price dropped to $83. Can easily set up a create alert, and that just slots in at the bottom of the screen so you can see it there. If you scroll to the left, you can delete those alerts as you would like. You can also set up as many as you like. So let's say I owned this stock and I wanted to sell if it hits 86. I can also set up another alert higher than the current market price. As you can see, both alerts are now stored higher and lower than the current market price. So that's handy. In terms of buying stocks, I'll just quickly on the watch list. So if we want to add something new to the watch list, we can just easily search for it. Let's say we want to add Southwest Airlines. So we just click on Southwest Airlines, click the star in the right hand corner, that goes blue, and you know now that Southwest Airlines will be on the watch list. Just to show that, there it is on the watch list. In terms of investing in stocks, it's important to have money available in the stocks section of the app. So we just scroll down below the portfolio. We can see that currently I only have $77 available to invest. So I would need to put more money into my account. To do that, you just go to the top of the screen, click add money. Let's say I wanted to add $50. You can see I've got a balance of £167. $50 roughly translates to £38, £39. So I've got enough money. I would just simply click fund, and that would add those funds immediately available into the account. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate now how to buy a stock in the Revolut app, because there's a number of different options available. So you can see now I've got $100.77 available to invest. So I'm going to buy a little bit of Apple and a little bit of Amazon. So first up, Apple. If you just click on Apple, click buy, and you can see straight away that the option is to make a market order, which basically means you're buying at the current rate, and that price there you can see fluctuating is the current market price for Apple, so 116.2. You can see it's changing every few seconds. Now I have the option here to either tell the app how much value I want to buy or how many shares I want to buy. So for example, I could type in 50.77. That would buy me 0.436 shares in Apple. And again, that changes as the share price changes. If I just remove that, click the blue arrows, that's changed it. So now I could buy maybe half a share. Obviously that's calculating the price for half a share. So that's really up to your personal choice how to do that. So that's buying shares at the going rate, the going market rate. If you click on market order, you can change to a limit order. So this allows you to set up a price beneath the market value that you would like to buy at. So let's just say I would like to buy Apple when the price drops to $114 per share. That is good until the end of the day. There isn't an option to change that. So this limit order will only stay in place until the end of the day, until the market close. I click continue, that's set. And now with the limit order, I only have the option to buy in shares, full shares. There's no fractional share opportunities here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have sufficient funds to buy one share. Okay, so that's important to bear in mind with the limit order. The last option is a stop order, where I can set up a price above the current market level, and this will not be visible to the market, unlike a limit order. So I'll set a price of 117. This time I do have the option to put fractional shares, so let's say half a share. What that will do, it will wait for the price to move to 117, at which point a limit order would be made and a market order buy would be transacted at that level. Personally, I haven't used either limit orders or stop orders yet. I've literally done everything through market order. So let's go back and do that again. So the price is currently around 115.95. I'm happy to buy. I'm going to purchase 50.77 of Apple, and you can see the price is fluctuating, but I'm happy to buy, so I'm going to click review order. I'm going to just quickly review the order, and I'm going to click submit. That has now been submitted, and I've bought Apple at that price. Just to go through that again with Amazon, click on Amazon, click buy. I'm happy with market order. I'm going to use my remaining balance, $50, review order, happy with that, submit, and that's done. So I've increased my investments by $100, 50.77 in Apple, $50 in Amazon. Now, at the current time, I don't want to sell any stocks, but let's just say I wanted to take my profit on AGNC investment. All I would do is click on the stock, click sell. Again, you've got options to sell at the market rate or set some target prices until the end of the day. Perhaps I want to sell at a higher price. I would simply set the appropriate order. Let's just say I'm happy to sell. Got two options. Either sell all of your shares, and you do that just by clicking on the shares. That's the best way to do it. Click review order. The other options are to sell 10%, 25%, 50%, or all. So that's pretty handy. If you just want to cash out some of your position, it's possible to do that in increments, 10%, 25% and 50%. All you do is review the order and then execute the trade, and that'll be the stock sold, and you'll be able to profit if you're up since the purchase was made. So hopefully that's given you a good overview of buying and selling stocks. In the next video, I'm going to cover cryptocurrencies. This is going to be a 4-video series where I cover stocks, crypto, commodities and vaults in terms of how-to videos. So I hope you like. If you do, please hit the like button, share and subscribe, and until next video, take care. Thanks.